Another 45 minutes of Barbara King. And this is one that's been already popular, a 3-piece of these bleeding hearts. Now, it's a great live plant that's going to ship off to you. Now, over 4,000 was what we started for. Oh, that's how many have been sold this year. Okay, now we're down to fewer than 900. These 3-piece set is going to ship to you for under $30. It ends up being less than $10. But you really now get to make your garden a place that you just get to transport to this kind of wonderful place where you get to look in awe of what Mother Nature can do with these bleeding hearts. Barbara, these are beautiful. Maybe it's just me, they kind of remind me a little bit of the uniqueness of like a snapdragon, but with the charm of a heart.
Yeah. You know what? So true. Having all those little blossoms on that stem. And these stems have this elegant arc to them. So they flip, in this elegant way, in this arc shape. But each and every flower has that heart shape. And you said it so right, Allie. I am mesmerized by what Mother Nature does. And we were able to do a collection here of 3 different colors. So this beautiful, pristine white is just gorgeous. And then that beautiful pink, that classic pink that people know. And then we were able to bring in something that is very unique. And this is the very first true red. And this is absolutely fire engine red bleeding heart. So we were so thrilled. We had to work really hard to get enough to bring to our QVC customers. These are so special. It's something that reminds me of my grandmother's garden, but being able to get that really unique color of that true red in this collection was something I begged our growers to go out there and find, and they came through once again.
Hey, Barbara, a couple questions. These are beautiful.
Yeah.
With that 3-piece.
Thank
So can you
you.
show me how they ship and then give me an idea, the ones in front of you, about how long will it take before I have something that's of that size?
Yeah, this is the 3rd year. So this is about how big it's going to get the 3rd year. And I can show you over here. This is what is going to ship to you. Can you see that there?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a better angle right there. So you're going to dig a hole large enough and set the crown with the buds, even with the soil. So this is definitely not a really deep one here. Oh, you can't see that too well. Let me go this way.
Oh, thanks.
Right there and right like that. And you're going to water that in. Don't forget the blossom booster that you have all fallen in love with. This is that formula created by Richard Jackson. You will get the grow guide, so you don't have to memorize anything. When you open this up, it's going to give you all the tips and hints that you're going to need to be extra successful. And like you said, how do I plant that? It's going to say it right in here. Dig a hole large enough to spread out the roots, set the crown with the buds, even with the soil surface. And now you are ready to just water that in and get ready for having one of those flowers that maybe you remember your grandmother having. They grow like 30 inches tall, Allie, by about 12 inches wide. But another great thing that I love about this plant is they're deer resistant, bunny resistant. They're going to attract the butterflies and hummingbirds into the garden. And you don't typically get a look like this in full to part shade,
Right.
Allie. How
Oh,
about
good
that?
point. Okay, so full to part shade. They're going to resist then the deers and the bunny, which, don't get me wrong, I love the deers and the bunnies, but I'd like them to not be drawn to my flowers. But who they are going to attract is your butterflies and your hummingbirds, which we know is so important. Under $30,
Yeah.
they're going to ship to you for free. You get the red, the white, and the pink. They ship to you in just this really, like, almost what just looks like almost just the root. You plant that and then it'll start to grow. What you're seeing in front of Barbara is about 3 years. So this really does, like fine wine, it just gets better and better with time.
Yes.
And it starts at just that, under $30. Will we start to see any blooms this first year?
This first year, you will see foliage, and it is like a fern-like foliage that
Ooh.
is very pretty. And the second year, you'll start to see flowers. The third year is the wow,
Wow.
Allie.
Yeah.
That's when you're really going to get
Patience.
this full display. They look, yeah, yes, gardeners, it's
Got to be a little
creating
patient.
and it's forever growing. And you know what? We are always learning too. And it is so
Hmm.
satisfying to grow in containers and borders and gardens.
Yeah.
This is one of those flowers you'll love.
It's beautiful. It's M71393 for our bleeding hearts. Free shipping and handling under $30. You're going to love just the little surprises that you get with those.